I was like, oh, wait. I remember we promised we had something brand new that we were going to be introducing this afternoon from the Leaf Collection with Roberto. Well, that brings us right directly on, much anticipated. So much anticipated that we almost sold out of the necklace version just when we put it up on hsn.com about a week ago as a preview to today's show, and I'm not surprised in the least. So this is the leaf design with a touch of that beautiful enameling and that sparkle, the look of diamonds. We have the bracelet. We're gonna have the ring. We have the drop earrings to go along with it, and we have the necklace, all specially priced. That necklace is only $89.95.
Wow.
While they last. 4 flex pays, or 5 with your HSN charge card. That'd be $22.50 or $18. The necklace is 16 inches in length at the full 3.25 inch extender in the back. And wait till you see how perfectly that places. Oh, beautifully around the neck. And then you have the ring that looks like it was just custom made, 3-dimensional on the hand there. The earrings are available at $39.95. They're pierced ears with the stainless steel post. They're gonna be available at 2 or 3 monthly flex payments. We have the matching ring in sizes 5 through size 10. And that ring is at 20, let me just double check. Well, the bracelet is $59.95. That's also $10 off. And the bracelet is 7 inches in length with a 3/4 inch extender. And then the, what did I say? The ring was $29.95. That's also available at 2 or 3 flex pays. Okay, enough of me. We have the full collection, ladies, but so limited.
Once upon a time, I started the Leaf collection, the Goldtone collection. Then, 2 years later, I thought, you know what? There is something that women love so much, and it's the black with the gold medal. There is nothing they love more. But how to do something that was current, but maintaining the sophistication of the Leaf collection, its tradition and its beauty. Something that actually you can put together with the Leaf collection. So what I'm holding right now is the friendship bracelet with the new collection with the black. What is amazing about it, that whoever has already the leaf, put it together, mix it, because that's not just enamel, that's matte finishing enamel, which that's the beauty. Because if it was a shiny enamel, it would just contrast with the tradition and the beauty of the Leaf collection, which is all about the matte color. But here, you have this incredible matte black enamel, together with the gold and all the crystal, give such an incredible light. But it's so sophisticated because the black and the gold is something you will never get tired of. That you can wear with anything and makes it a little edgy. You know, there are some lady out there that might say, I love the Leaf collection, but for some reason it's a little too serious. But when you have the black combination with the gold, it's rock and roll.
Edgy,
it's like edgy. It's for a woman that has confidence today. I mean, look with the yellow, how incredibly strong the necklace is. And
yeah, this collection would be my everyday signature collection.
Absolutely.
I would wear this every single day, every piece, especially with the extra flex, if you're able to grab it. All together, between the necklace, the bracelet, the ring, and the earrings, I have fewer than 250 of these pieces remaining. That's it. That's how limited it is. But you said it, there is an edginess to it, but at the same time, there's a tailoredness to it.
Absolutely.
There's a sophistication.